Alright, what is going on? Running some Gen 4. Running Chicagoland. I've barely ever run at this track.
2 laps to get the job done, mate.
I think I ran Arca here once. That's about it. I've only run the Gen 4s one other time, and I want to say that was at Dover during week 13 when the car came out. So it's been a while. We'll go ahead, go out here, try to lay down a decent quality time. That PB down there I set in practice a few days ago. I have not been able to hit it since. I can get close to it within about a tenth. I've hit some 30 flats, but that's about it. This one ain't gonna be there. That's way off base, Jesus.
The leader has just done a 30.39 P2. That last lap was a 30.48. The guy behind has just done a 30.56. The guy ahead has just posted a 30.40. That's a new fastest lap for Strickland, 30.19.
30.3. Unfortunately, it does look like we split. I think it's only 2 splits. I didn't see what the final car count was at the end. And we're the #1 car, what I believe is the second split. Which means there's a whole lot of scary shit that's going to be in this race. So, hopefully that's a fast enough quality time to keep us out of most of the trouble. As I see right now, there's a 900 IR guy that's with us. That's scary. If his I rating's that low, it's either A, he tanks it, or B, he ends up crashing out of a lot of races. He's got a B2. Might still crash a lot. Anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and we'll cut her here and we'll come back.
Why is there 2 Christopher Smiths?
Anyhow, we'll come back when we get ready to get going. See y'all in a second. Alright, here we jump back on the grid here. We held our 5th place starting position. So that's not too bad. Be what, inside 3rd row then? Could be worse. Hopefully nobody around us is too much of a dillweed and we don't have a big crash right away. Fingers crossed.
You in here there, Christopher Smith?
The track temp is 76 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 76. Okay, Chad,
That's weird.
Should be competitive here. We're aiming for around P3, 80 laps.
What was the strength of field?
It's 1,200 something.
Just double check and make sure everything's A-okay as far as my controls go. Didn't check it for this car as far as cockpit controls go. Looks like everything's working though.
This is a rolling start. We need to follow car number 3 in the
Does
inside
this green
lane.
flag a lot?
Race car speed is 66 miles per hour.
Not sure what gear to actually start in. I'm probably second gear.
Yeah, usually it does.
I love the long green flag runs.
I love the races when everybody has to pit under green, which is great.
Yeah, that rules. I've only done one from start to finish without no yellow.
It actually gets kind of boring sometimes, though. I mean, like, I like to start in the back.
I like it when people stop yapping.
It messes you up.
Alright,
Okay,
here
Chad,
we go.
nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
If
Go,
you're
go,
lucky.
go.
If you're lucky, it's boring.
I got left a little too much going in there.
Clear outside.
My plan is just to roll bottom and try to stay out of trouble.
P4.
Or not.
Outside.
The guy ahead is Smith, car number 2.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear high. Car high. Still there. You're clear high.
Alright, getting the draft now.
The leader's just done a 30.55 P5. The guy behind has just done a 30.64. The car ahead has just done a 30.44. Alright, Chad, the next car is Darian, car number 13, B license, and their rating is 1.0. The leader has just done a 30.39. Fastest lap for Darian, 30.18. Your lap time was 30.38. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
These guys up ahead are making me a little nervous.
Thank you.
A lot of wall scraping. I'm not sure how much that's net code and how much of them actually hitting the wall.
We predict the fuel window will open on lap 39. It'll end on lap 41. We have no recorded pit timings. This will hurt the fuel estimates. P5.
Whoa, whoa, shit. Damn it. Don't do that, dumbass.
P6 is closing the gap. It's now 0.69. That lap was a 30.90.
It's funny, I was just talking about them hitting the wall and I do it.
You've just done a 30.52.
trying to save some tire. I'm not trying to completely crawl, but I'm not trying to abuse them too much either.
Smith, car number 2, is leading the race.
Having flashbacks to Charlotte and SRX now. Just done a 30.89. The guy in front is strict.
Got a car high. Hold your line. Clear high. Got a car on the outside.
Oh, that was aggressive.
Hold your line. 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 Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. You're clear outside. On the outside. Hold your line.
I was hoping that guy behind me would want to help
Clear
and work with
outside.
me, but apparently he wants to pass instead.
Okay, Chad, the next car is Darian, car number 30. B license, and their rating is 1.0. B4, you've just done a 31.28.
Car high. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear high.
Car in front of us is Graves, car number 4, B license. P3, the lap time was at 31.37.
Alright. So if homeboy back there catches up to me again, if he gets a run on me, I'll let him by it,
Was at 31.
and I'll just push him up to the front. Get us both up there.
The gap to P4, B behind is now 0.63. That last lap was at 31.25. The next car is Smith, car number 2. Just done a 31.24. P3. Your lap time was 31.26. Your lap time was at 31.41. Okay, Chad, that's good consistency. Keep it up. Last lap time was at 31.40. Just done a 31.50.
Car high. Hold your line. Clear outside.
You've used half your fuel. P2, that was at 31.59. That lap was at 31.49. Consistency, keep them coming.
A little bit of fall off in the front end, not too bad. Mainly notice it in 1 and 2.
That was a 31.46.
Couple clicks of brake, see if that helps. Oh yeah. Just a dab will do ya.
P2, that lap was a 31.56.
Anybody else thinking about
Car
pit?
outside. On your line. On your line. You're clear high.
Kind of holding out hope for a yellow here.
We're halfway.
P3, that lap time was 31.76. Okay, Chad, the next car is Bryant, car number 5, B license, and their rating is 1.7. That lap time was 31.58. Just done a 31.63.
Oh, do I want to go in early?
Ahead is now 0.84. P3.
Or do I want to go in with these guys? Then the question is, do I get 2 tires or 4?
The gap ahead is now 0.57.
Ooh. That was a little weird.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
People are starting to pit already.
You've just done a 31.70. The gap in front is now 1.00.
Leader's pitting. Alright, I'm going in next one. I'm going to go with 4 tires.
P2. Smith is entering the pits. He's in P5. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you. The leader, Bryant, is pitting. Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. We expect to exit the pits in position 13, just in front of Smith. Bryant, ahead, is pitting. Low is pitting from P3. He should come out just in front of you. Low, behind, is pitting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front right, 56%. Left front, 87%. Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Ooh, I just barely got away with that speeding.
Car ahead is Raves, car number 4, B license.
Outside. Clear outside.
P7. Okay, Chad, as a car exits in the pits, heads up. The pit window is now open. 6th place. We're halfway through. Fuel is tight. You might need to save some fuel to get to the end. Right, the guy ahead of us is Bryant, car number 5, B license, and their rating is 1.7.
Got a car on the outside. Still there. You're clear outside.
P5. The gap to Smith behind is now 0.60. That lap time was 30.76. Heads up, there's a car rejoining. The leader, Rico, is pitting. You've just done a 30.51.
I'm shocked this has been an all-green race.
12 is now in the lead.
I thought for sure being second split was how low some of the iRatings were. We were going to have a mess in here. I'm pleasantly surprised.
P4, the gap to Bryant in front is now 0.85. Your lap time was at 30.48.
16, what are you doing, man?
Nope, did I speak
What
too
are
soon?
you doing? Playing games, swerving back and forth, blocking me.
I gave you the whole top of the track.
You're lucky I didn't boot you.
That lap was at
You're also
30.55.
on fresh tires, and I am on the old tires. So like, and I know you can run the outside, but how much you running? That's all right.
The gap in front is now 1.05. P4. Okay, Chad, lap times are pretty consistent. The gap to Bryant ahead is now 1.17.
I'm pitting this time, pitting this time.
Raves, car number 4, is now leading. P3.
Well, after all the pits shake themselves out, we're right back where we left off. Kind of worried these two were going to get together here.
That lap time was 31.16.
Car high. Hold your line.
Ah, damn, I thought he was coming down on me for a second.
Hold your line. Still there.
P3.
Clear high.
I don't know why guys get so racy when they're a lap down.
That lap was at 31.55.
Carlo,
Alright, Chad, the next car is 3 laps behind.
still there. Clear low.
Your lap time was 31.40. Well, that was a 31.31. You've just done a 31.35. The gap in front is now 0.83. That was a 31.64.
Fucking up turns 1 and 2. Gotta fix that. Like I'm getting on the power too early and I'm pushing out on exit. I think.
The gap to P2 in front is now 1.43.
Now I'm losing too much time. Roll the brakes back a little bit again. Yeah, as soon as I get on the power, I think we might have cooked up the front a little bit too much this go around.
Ahead is now 2.1.
That's a problem. Damn it.
Okay, Chad, you've used half your fuel. Your last lap time was at 31.69.
Oop. In the wall. Okay, you hit pretty hard too. Oop. Oh, dog barking. Oh, he's in the wall again.
That was a 31.62. That's good consistency, keep it up.
I think he's struggling with his front end too. But running that high line, he's gonna have a lot less room for error.
The gap to P2 ahead is now 1.26. last lap was a 31.55.
Whoa, dude down on the apron.
The gap to Bryant in front is now 1.37. The next car is a lap behind.
Both these guys in the wall.
There's a car on your inside. Got a car on the inside. Hold your line. Clear
Oh, please
inside.
don't fucking hit me. Good lord.
That lap was a 32.01.
I'd be so pissed to make it this far and then get taken out by a goddamn idiot in a lap car. Homeboy here needs to just hit the wall a couple more times. Slow her down some more. Oh, I think we found something that might work a little better.
The gap to Bryant ahead is now 1.
Yeah, I'm just charging in too hard. Put too much stress on that right front.
To P2 ahead is now 1.76. Your last lap time was at 31.77.
This ain't got the pace to keep up with this
Just
dude.
done at 31.70.
Don't do that, Chad. Don't fuck up your race now.
Okay, Chad, lap times are pretty consistent.
Ugh. Not a good time for the patented
Gap
Chad
to
wall scrape.
P2 ahead is increasing. It's now 2.1 seconds.
Not when you're fighting for a potential P2 spot. Is that 8 to go, it looks like?
The gap in front is now 1.84. That was 31.93.
I don't know if going with 4 tires was a call or not, but I think with that many laps left, it's probably the safer one. took longer in the pits, but in the end we ended up in the same spot we were already in, so it didn't make much difference. Smack the wall again.
16, I see you can't drive still.
Yeah, I'm hanging on, that's for sure.
The gap to Bryant ahead is now 2.00.
He's like a 10th-ish every lap faster.
That lap was at 32.02.
Well, maybe not. Now I'm faster. Only a few laps left, though. Ooh. That was funky.
That was at 32.21. Laps left, come on, you're looking good for a podium. The gap to P2 in front is now 2.2.
What was that, man?
Ran into the back of me.
It sounds like we might have at least a few things to look at in the crash recap at the end. Nothing to drew out a caution, obviously.
Last lap, bring it on home. Come on, Chad.
Come on, stick it in the wall.
Braves took the win.
Alright, podium. P3.
Finish. Fucking excellent.
Yes, thank you, Jim.
Not a single caution, man.
Good win there, Andy. Nice run, Mitch. I couldn't catch you. Good work, dude.
Nice racing off.
Yeah, good racing, guys.
Yeah, a couple more laps, you would have had me.
Good job, everybody, keeping the sheet metal straight. That's excellent. Ugh.
That's the end of the session.
Alright, I'm officially tired. My armpits are soaked. Oh yeah, my ugly paint job. I didn't show that off earlier. I had a whole plan for that paint job, but I originally was planning on running this as my full-time oval car, and then I fell in love with SRX and ran that instead. So I never finished working on that paint job. Alright. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see what kind of excitement there was. Surely there had to be at least a few incidents. Wall scrape. Popped into the wall pretty good. EBC brakes. I've actually used those on my autocross car back in the day. It was the, I can't remember which color it was. The autocross, there's an autocross specific pad that they use I had to put in every time I went out. I think it was the greens if I remember right, but that might be the street pad, I can't remember. I was like, jeez, that's like 20 years ago now. Goddamn, I'm old. I think that's what we're mostly going to get, is just a bunch of wall scrapes. No idea what that was supposed to be. That's a hard wall hit, damn. Keep hitting next incident, but there's no incidents. I like how it tracks onto this guy, but it's the guy in front of him that actually scrapes the wall. What is this guy shifting for? What the hell is this dude doing? Some of these guys are just like tourists out here, man. I'm not sure what's tripping the incident thing for any of these cars. Maybe bottom scraping a little bit on the banking. They're not hitting the wall, they're not hitting each other. Oh, I made this one. Oh, we got action. Somebody scraped the wall. Thought I was gonna hit him. Nope. Another wall tick. And wall scrape. Got a few from this guy, I think. Another hard one. Man, he must have just completely cooked his front tire. And that's it. Out of curiosity. Yeah, I didn't have much right front left. 36. Oof. Yeah, we cooked it. I would explain why she's getting a little tough there at the end. Wasn't hard to control, but yeah, definitely didn't have the grip I would have liked, especially powering out. So something I need to work on, trying to protect that right front a little bit better. I think for the most part, I just got more aggressive on that second stint, trying to keep up with the other guy, was it Mitch or whatever it was, and was not focusing enough on the tires themselves. So that's a head game thing I need to work on. But anyway, if you made it this far, I do appreciate it. If you could, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff down below, leave a comment or two, I'd very much appreciate it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Till next time, have a good one.